welcome back. So today I have a Q&A, and I asked on Instagram if we could do like a Rupert the Pug themed Q&A. So you guys loved the idea. I get so many questions about little Rupert, so I thought it would be a great idea. He's currently on my lap, contemplating sleep, but we're not quite sure how that will go. So I'm going to find the picture on my Instagram at It's Beccarose. Rupert has Instagram, by the way, so it's at It's Rupert the Pug. So it's like mine, but with Rupert. Okay, is this it? Yes. So I've got about 12 minutes and then I need to leave. So, and I don't really want to edit this. This is the thing with like long talky videos, they're my favourite to film because it's just chatting to you guys and it's so lovely just to like, but it's also my least favourite to edit because I go on a lot. So we're just gonna chat. If I mess up, we're just gonna roll with it. So that's just how it's gonna go. I'm still quite ill, but that's okay. So Emma asks, what is your favourite time to walk Rupert and why? Rupert, you're gonna say hello. Hello, baby. So my favourite time to walk Rupert is about either at like 10 o'clock in the morning or about 6 in the evening / late afternoon. What do you call that? Oh, we look so sad. It's okay, love you so much. Because it's not too busy, but also because that's when a lot of other people walk their dogs, so he can play with them, and I love watching him play with other dogs. But also it's not too hot and it's not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Name that reference. Definitely not 3:30 because I live quite near a school and that would take so long because everyone loves him because he's so precious. How old is Rupert now? Rupert is now 6 months old, so it's nearly time to get you sorted, my friend. Although only one has dropped currently. If you didn't have your pug, what animal would you love to own? I love all animals. And another dog. Would you get another pug? I would get another pug, but in a couple of years' time, when he's a bit older. But I don't know if I will. I'm very like, he is my child. Like, I love him so much. Like, so much. So I don't know. Jenny asks, not in a harsh way, but did you get your dog because you're lonely living on your own? Dogs are great company. Funny story, really. I moved out. Okay, so I've obviously been contemplating moving out of the family home for quite a while, but my parents didn't really want a dog in the house, which is fair enough, it's their house, and that was the final push for me. I was like, right, I really would like a dog. I've got so much love to give to them and to him, her, and so that was my final push. So I moved out essentially so I could get a dog. So I had been living here and thought, oh, I know, I'll get a dog. It's been long going and I just, I love him so much, I don't know. But no, he is great company. I'm never lonely, I'm never bored. I can always walk him, play with him, wash him, all sorts of things. If you hadn't named him Rupert, what would you have called him? So there are a couple of names, but it was out of Rupert and Arthur. So when I went to visit him when he was about 4 weeks, my sister and I kept going Rupert or Arthur, but it had to be Rupert because he was so chunky. He was like a little bear. I have a pug and he gets tired easily, does Rupert too? Yeah, he does. But he also has like a manic half an hour where he like zooms. If you've seen Bolt, zooms, he just runs so fast, and he just hangs out. But he can walk a long way. Like, I go on a lot of, obviously I went away with my family and we went to a country place and we did a lot of walking, and then the other day we went to a nature reserve kind of forest place near where I live, and a lot of walking, and he's really good. He just wants to impress and please, so sweet. Emily asks, what do you love most about Rupert? I love his ability to make me smile and laugh at any, oh, this is so precious. Okay, I'm gonna pull the camera down. You might see weird things behind me, but, oh no, oh, it's so precious. This is my fave thing when he gets in like my arm nook. It's so cute, love it. Right, let's get this back. But he makes me laugh all the time. He makes me so happy. He's just my little boy. And my parents, by the way, you know how I was like, oh, they don't want a dog in the house? They love him. Like, they're like, Becca, can we come and look after him? Or when we go round, when I go and visit home, he's allowed inside if he's just done a wee outside or something, then he's allowed to like run around. If not, he has to sit on someone's lap. What's Rupert's favourite thing to do? He loves having baths. I'm not even kidding you. He probably like lifts his arms up, his neck. He's like, ah, yes. He loves playing with a German Shepherd called King. He loves Teddy and Jago and Cookie, which are Arabella's fur babies. What is Rupert? He loves to play with my dad. He loves my mum to bits, like he'll follow her everywhere, but he knows that my dad will play with him because my dad used to have a dog when he was younger, and he knows that my dad will play with them, so it's just so fun. He loves to play with people. Sean asks how much was Rupert. So this is the type of question that I usually would not answer because he's like, I have paid this much money for him, so you'd be like, oh. I don't want the whole, oh, you could have rescued. I'm very aware of this. There are so many dogs out there that need a loving home. And I donate money and I do all these things, and I love dogs, blah, blah, blah. But a dog has been born and I can give it love. And you could say the same thing about humans, like there are children in care, but people still have babies, all that kind of stuff. So the reason I am going to answer this is because I was talking to a couple of people at the pug meets. I go to a pug meet every month, it's the best, at Green Park in London. But I was talking to a couple of people, and one of the women there was scammed. And it's very easy to get scammed because obviously pugs are one of the pricier breeds, but anyway, blah 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 blah. A cross pug can be like £250, £350, £450, but if you want a pure pug, if you're paying less than like £900, and some things a bit like ooh, but I would say girls are always about £100 or £200 more because they can be used for breeding. Boys are a little bit cheaper, but I would expect like the £950 to £1250 mark, and it's important, well, it was important to me that it was like Kennel Club registered. I could see his mum and dad. Dad was called Alfie, mum was called Daisy, and I met them, I hugged them. I had all his papers, his family tree, that kind of thing, and that was really important to me. But there was a woman, and she bought a cross for, you know, that top price region, and she thought it was a full pedigree pug, so it's important to know. Arabella asks, who is Rupert's favourite bay? It is your bay. If you could buy another dog companion for Rupert, what breed would you get and why? Another pug, because they're the best. What would you have called Rupert if he had been a girl? I would have, if it was a girl, I did toy with this for so long whether I wanted a boy or a girl, but I just knew I wanted him. I would have called her Darcy. Alice asks, is there anything Rupert is really scared of? He is scared of candles. Now, not lit candles, because I rarely light candles, but he's scared of just the candle on its own. I think it's because it smells funny, obviously, but I don't know. And he was also scared, when I first brought him home, of this. Wait. Can we see the black pug statue up there? He was very terrified of that, and he thought it was a pug. Now he just sniffs the bum and wonders why he doesn't play with him back. How has getting a dog changed your life? It's changed it so much for the better. Like, dogs do help anxiety so much. They help my loneliness, they help all sorts, my stress, my mood. It's like, I feel so confident when I've got him with me. And it's like, people are so nice. It's an interesting social experiment. If I don't have him with me, people just don't react. If I do have him, people talk to me in public. It's really strange. But he has changed my life so much, and it's I can't imagine without him. Does Rupert have any lady friends that he likes to play with? One of my neighbours has a little dog called Molly, but she doesn't like him, so I guess that's a no. Is he hard work to look after? No. At first I was like, just because he weed everywhere, but now he's like a diamond. He's the greatest. Does Rupert like cats? I don't know. He's never come across a cat. He's like snoring, it's so funny. Who is Rupert's fave person apart from you? This is really difficult because he's got a couple, and how I read this is who he will run up to and drop everything and properly wag. He does this, I call it the pre-wag, so his tail goes quite slow when he hears the car pull in or he can hear someone coming, and then if he stops, he's not that bothered, but he'll go and say hello. If he carries on and runs up to them and is like blah, 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 blah. So my mum, my dad, my sister and Arabella. But me, I am number one. Do you struggle owning a dog in London? At first I was worried about that, but not at all now. Like, it's so fine. There are so many places where you can sit outdoors, but also there are so many places that you can take him into. There are a lot of dog friendly restaurants, cafes, afternoon tea places. Like, I've never left him on his own. Sometimes my mum and dad come and puppy sit for me, but I've never left him, so that should prove that it's fine. And also you can go in any shop with him if I carry him. Can't go in Harrods, but when do I go in Harrods anyway? Because of the food hall and stuff like that. Hotels, my favourite dog friendly hotel is the Ampersand. I stayed in there with him twice and had afternoon tea there with him. So I'm thinking of doing like a dog friendly London video because I've got so many places that are just amazing. And going up the escalators is a pain because you have to pick him up, but other than that he can just walk everywhere. It's brilliant. What made you pick him over the rest of his litter, and what is Rupert's #1 pet style tip? I picked him because he was chunky, and I picked him up and he just straight away nestled in my neck, and then I pulled him to me and did the like like the Lion King thing, and he had the hiccups and it was breathtaking. Pet style tips: wear a bow tie. He loves a bow tie. He loves a bow tie. What is it about pugs that you like so much? They're silly looking. Like, they're so silly. I just love it. I love their walk. I love everything about them. They're just so many things that he does. My parents are like, Becca, he is you as a dog, and I'm like, thanks guys. But no, I just love them so much. It's so silly. If Rupert could talk, what would he say? He'd say all of the things, but he would speak like, hello, my name's Rupert. I like to eat chicken. I don't know why, but whenever Arabella and I like be Rupert, that's how it comes out. I'm sorry, I don't know. Does Rupert have any cute or quirky characteristics? For example, an old dog of mine used to pee standing on her front 2 legs. That's quite funny. He has loads. When I bath him, he does that kind of thing. Because he can go up and down stairs now, he'll just run up and down them loads of times because he can. Head tilt at every single thing. It's so cute. Whenever he sees his ball, he just stops and he's like like this. It's just, his bark sounds like a chicken. Hello. Oh, I love you so much. And everything about him is hilarious. Well, sometimes he runs through, like, down the landing with my bra in his mouth, and I find that funny. So funny. How do you groom him? Does he not get fleas and lice in those skin flaps? No, never. I use Advocate and Panica for oral paste for dewormers and Advocate for fleas every 4 weeks. I bathe him with Johnson's baby shampoo, and that way I can bath him once a week, as my vet suggested and the breeder said as well. And I face wipe his folds and ears every day, and eyes. What shop do you go to buy Rupert's coats and accessories? I can never find any good shops that do cute things for dogs. So Pets at Home do like your basics. Got lots of nice things from there, but also really cute little coats and stuff. eBay is brilliant for it. I get all his bow ties from there. Sass and Bell do really nice bow ties for dogs. What kind of accessories are you looking for? But what was the one that... Pet's Pyjamas is really nice as well. Who is Rupert's best friend? Silly, I know. It's not silly. It's not silly at all. His best friend is Teddy, Arabella's poodle baby. Her toy poodle, there are 2 more. How is his training going? Would you say pugs are easy to train? I don't think it's anything to do with the breed, but he's absolutely house trained now. Sometimes he does the odd poo on my doormat, but that's better than like on the floor or on my bed or something. But when he needs the loo, he just scratches at the back door. I take him out and he wheezes. He still wheezes like a female though. But it took like It took a good couple of weeks, but I would recommend not using puppy pads because they just rip them up, and a lot of people I've talked to, they just rip them up. Newspaper, however, smells like nothing else. So if they get used to the scent of newspaper, they'll wee on the newspaper, and do it by the back door, and then they'll get used to going over there. And, oh wait, what's the other thing? Puppy pads look like bed sheets, they look like towels, they look like loads of stuff, and you'll think, oh, I know, this is where I wee, yay! Those are all of the questions I'm going to answer. I hope you like this Q&A Rupert the Pug edition, although he hasn't been in it that much, but that's because he's really tired. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Rupert's like, what's your time? Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. He'll just sleep here now. Look at him. Look at him.